Hey, Dragonfly. So I keep moving my laptop around. I'm filming on my laptop, and the light. I was just planning on using natural light today, and it was perfect like 20 minutes ago. But the sun keeps changing, and I mean, I literally just keep having to change it around. I'm like, stop it, because I really just wanted to come on here real quick and just kind of talk about something that's been weighing heavy on me. Um, but the light keeps changing. Ah, anyway, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So yeah, I've been dealing with some things lately, some major gossip. and and it's just sort of really just weighing heavy right now. And I started thinking about it, like there is so, we there's that scripture in the Bible, right? That talks about like there is power in the tongue, life and death is in the tongue. Um, there's a whole lot to that, I believe. A whole lot to that. When because I don't think any of us are can say that we've never gossiped. So when we even like just okay, here's another stance too. Prayer groups. Here in the South, people women get together and they have their prayer group. Well, it seems nice and all, right? But if I don't know everybody in that prayer group, I don't really know if I want everyone in that prayer group knowing my business, you know? You know what I mean? Um, so it feels to me like when these people get together in these prayer groups praying for people, it's really they're listening to gossip. And they're getting all the inside scoop on a person and then praying for them. But anywho, maybe nothing wrong with it. Maybe nothing wrong with it. But it's just starting to sit with me wrong. Like I'm just not so sure about it. Unless I ask someone to pray for me, I really don't want you to. Well, you can do it on your own, but I really don't want you like gathering with a group and like telling people things about me and then praying for me for my best good. And so I really feel like, like even like in grade school, we had spelling class to learn how to spell words. So yeah, words come off the tongue. Um, there is life and death in our tongues. Um, there's something to this, y'all. There's something to this. I think there is a lot to this. Um, this whole spelling of words, speaking, like what we speak about others. I mean, and sometimes we'll be like, oh, so and so is having such a hard time, or uh, their kids, was found doing this drug, or oh, this one shoplifted, or I'm trying to think of things that could happen, right? It is none of our business. It is none of our business um, what anybody else's kids are up to or anything. I mean, work on our own damn selves and leave everybody else alone. Um, yeah, that is our biggest prayer. I believe that is like, if there is a such thing as sin, I think that might really equate to what sin is. It's like thinking about others so much. Like you're like just gossiping and like worried about all these other people and what they're up to instead of focusing on yourself. Like you miss the mark, y'all. You miss the mark if that's what you're doing. And yeah, so bright in here. And I'm so sorry, y'all, but I don't know how else to do this. That sun is just it's just shining right in. But um but yeah, what do you think? Does anybody have anything to say about this? Like spell casting, like words, words are spelled. When we talk about other people, whether we are saying something good about them or bad, we are sharing. I mean, we may be sharing a story with somebody who doesn't even know them. That person we're talking about doesn't even know these other people. And it really affects. And how does gossip affect so much? It's affected me in a big way recently, just this past week, to have people gossiping about me. And then it caused someone close to me to make assumptions and believe that I was a certain way when I'm not that way at all, at all. And it's kind of hindering my whole Thanksgiving festival, that I was trying to do. But yeah, like it really matters. Like stop talking about folks. Stop letting other people like tell you something, a little tidbit about somebody and make you go down some on the rabbit hole of that person. Like don't go down rabbit holes on people. Go down your own damn rabbit hole. Study your own damn rabbit hole, your own self. I mean, until you are perfected in your own self, which I've got a long way to go, we all do. Um, until I am perfect, till I am holy, 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 I don't have any room to talk about anyone else because all the room that I do have is taken up by like all my shadows that I need to work on, and for my own self. And so, yeah. Big lesson this week. If ever I have gossiped, which I know I have, is that yeah, it doesn't feel so good when you're being gossiped about. The one thing I did this week, which shows a little growth on my side, on my end of things, is that whenever I realized I was being gossiped about, instead of retaliating, I just said to this person, I said, I am going to bed. I just typed back, I am going to bed. And then when I went to bed, like before I went to bed, I blocked that person's number from being able to text or call me. It's not because I don't love that person. It's just, I just need to create like a space, without allowing any of that to get to me. And I don't want anything to be like darting at me for me to feel the need to retaliate because that is not the way I can that hinders me from working on myself. And so if you are being gossiped about and things are coming up and people are like, or somebody's like, this, or that, or they said this about you, and kind of like, what do you have to say about that? Maybe just say, oh gosh, that sucks. I'm going to bed. Bye. And block the numbers and don't look at social media. Don't go down those rabbit holes. Don't go down their rabbit holes. Don't engage. Don't give them any of your energy, and just focus on yourself. Um, that, my friends, in my opinion, is like creating boundaries. Anyway, so yeah, gossip. I think gossip is spell casting. I really do. I think that women and whoever that get together and do these things, whether they're just like having a glass of wine together and just, did you know, or they're in the beauty shop, did you know? I mean, yeah, the grapevine, the grapevine. Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine. Yep. No, that is spell casting. That is creating, even if you can say, oh, bless their hearts. Oh, they're going through such a hard time. Let's pray for them. No, you are creating an energy around with this group that you are speaking with about this other person. And this other person doesn't even know that you're doing that. And believe me, y'all, what goes around comes around. It will come back to you. And yeah, let's not do that anymore. Okay. Let's really think about when we're talking about others, we're praying for others. Um, you know, so anyway, I hope this blesses someone. I don't know. I mean, my lives aren't that long and my lives are kind of silly, I'm sure. Um, but just I've been feeling this strongly. Like I'm dealing with it right now. I'm dealing with it right now. Being talked about, and assumptions have been made about my intentions, and it has caused me to have to, or I feel the need to not do the things that I was planning on doing for Thanksgiving. And now I don't even know what I'm going to do. I just know that I don't feel comfortable around people that are gossiping about me, people that are spell casting. Anyway, I love you. If you're watching this and you mean the best for me, I mean the best for you. And anyway, no more gossip, friends. No more spell casting. There is power. We all have we all have great powers. We are all powerful. We were made in the image of God, right? So we are all as powerful as God, which means that like our words that we speak are powerful spells. And so be beautiful with the words you speak. Quiet. And there's no need to bring up anyone else's troubles with people, especially with people that they don't even know. Anyway, let me see if I can put my glasses on and try to end this live. I think I've said enough before I get myself in trouble. But I'm going to be back on tonight. I'm going to be back on tonight around 7:30 with my friend Mary Amy from New York. And we're calling it a pajama party. And I said, no pillow fights, y'all. We are going to be talking about beautiful things. And I hope that you'll join us 7:30 tonight on my channel right here. And wear your pajamas, get your tea, your hot cocoa, whatever it is, your glass of red wine, whatever. No judgment here. And definitely no gossip. No gossip at all. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me try to find out how to end it. I had never figured out how to end these things, so it's quite funny. A funny little story is the other night I did a live and I thought I'd ended it. And then later I looked at it and it totally showed me getting up and going to the potty. I'm like, oh, that's not good. That's not good, Angie. So what I'm going to do here, since I'm recording on my Mac laptop, I'm going to end it the way I think it's ending. And then I'm just going to close the laptop so the camera goes completely away, because that's the only way I feel like I can be safe about this. Nobody needs to watch me go potty. Ugh. All right. Bye. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all at 7:32.